I'm Starlene Hodge. I'm an artist here on YouTube, and I generally like making slice of life vlogs and showing my artistic process on whatever project I'm working on here. I own 2 online shops. One is fantasy art based and stickers and crafts and things like that called starlenearts.com, and a Judaica based arts and stickers shop called Tarzana.com. I've recently leveled up my skill set and learned how to make sticker sheets. Yay! This process was kind of a pain to figure out. It resulted in a lot of errors, some of which are like this. Took a minute to figure that out. But finally, I have the settings right, and I want to show you guys step by step how I made my good sheets. These are definitely way better, and I'm really proud of it. I want to preface that I start the process with a pre-made sticker design. I'm not showing you how to draw the stickers itself, just how to make the sheet. I took a previous design I had of these evil eye stickers that I made, that I still sell on my shop, and these are my most popular item. And someone requested in my DMs on there, like, hey, do you make smaller versions of these 2-inch stickers? And I realized I should make a sticker sheet so that people can have access to slightly smaller versions of these. And it's just something I've been wanting to do. So with that, let's start. First up, here are all the supplies and software I used to make these stickers. Hardware. First up, the Epson ET8500. I love this printer so much. As you can see here, I'm about halfway through the ink, and I've had this printer for over a year now. The quality is fantastic. I highly recommend it. My only regret, honestly, is that I didn't get the version of this printer that could print at 11 by 17, because I think it would make fantastic posters, but I'm still just very happy with this one. It prints beautifully. The second piece of hardware you need is some type of printer cutter. I personally use the Silhouette Cameo 3. This is an older model. Silhouette definitely has a new model, the Cameo 4. Cricut is the other company that makes cutters, but I personally prefer Silhouette. I'm happy with it. It was the one that was on sale when I was looking for a cutter, so no complaints. Number 3 on hardware, I'm using a Mac. I'm assuming you could do this on any computer that could handle graphics and art and editing, that kind of thing. You don't necessarily have to use a Mac. This is just what I happen to use. Software. I use Adobe Photoshop, occasionally using Procreate, but even then I always bring it back into Photoshop to finalize. I also use Silhouette Studio, which is the program that came with the Silhouette cutter. I would not be able to use the cutter without this program. Other supplies. I use 3-way cut vinyl paper in matte. This sticker paper has really good quality. I really love it. When you print with these and splash water on them, the colors won't run. It's pretty water resistant. However, going as far as calling them waterproof, I wouldn't say so. For that, I would use these Avery self-adhesive laminating sheets. You'll also need a cheap little squeegee to put the laminating sheets on your paper. And the last thing you'll need to be able to put your stickers into the machine are these Cricut standard grip mats. Silhouette also makes grip mats. They're pretty much exactly the same. Again, I just picked whatever was on sale at the store. You could find them at most craft stores. There's also even cheaper versions of these that you could find on Amazon, and with everything that I'm talking about, I'm going to list below. However, I do find that the Cricut brand and the Silhouette brand grip mats definitely last a lot longer than the cheaper brands. I know everybody's on a budget, so do what you gotta do. However, I prefer the name brand ones because they do last longer, and ultimately it kind of uses less plastic. Okay, so let's start with the sticker making process. That's what you're here for. In Photoshop, I made a template with a little bit of the top and bottom with my store name and what the name of the sticker sheet is. You don't have to do this to make sticker sheets. This is just me trying to be a tad more professional. So I just went ahead and did that, and now I have this template. I'm copying over the heart that I already pre-made. If you were doing this with your own original drawings, you would just kind of make PNGs of each drawing and bring them in. This one, since it was my second time doing this, I again just used a simple design and just kind of copied that over and over and over again so that I didn't have to worry about creating a whole bunch of new designs when I was trying to figure it out. Pressing Command R in Photoshop on a Mac will bring up your ruler, which is really helpful to let you know how big your stickers will be. Since my main stickers are 2 inches, I knew I wanted these to be smaller. So the biggest ones will be 1.5 inches. And as you can see here, I'm measuring these out to be 1 inch, and then I'll copy paste those just so that there's a variety of sizes. I could have made all the stickers the same size on the sheet. Honestly, if you're making your own, you can do literally whatever you want. You can make big stickers, little stickers. I personally for this wanted to try and have a little bit of variety. So once you have the stickers aligned where you want them to be, select all those layers and make sure to group them into their own folder. Here you can see I did that and I just named the folder Heart Eyes. Nothing fancy. So all sticker machines aren't perfect when they cut and will sometimes slightly cut out of the lines. Usually if you want to have a white border around your stickers and a white background, this isn't a big deal. However, I want my heart stickers to cut exactly to shape and I don't want any accidentally white on them. So I have to create an extra blue layer to prevent that from happening. This is called print bleed. To do this, I duplicate my sticker layer and place the copy of it underneath. From here, I add a stroke as the same color as the edge of the hearts. I make a new blank layer underneath that one and Command E to merge it down and flatten the stroke effect. You don't have to do this, but for clarity's sake, I will transparency lock the layer and then fill that stroke layer all with that same background color that I want to use so that it's clear that that's the print bleed layer. When I turn the main heart eye group on and off, you can see that the stroke print bleed layer is underneath. From here, you're going to want to save 3 files. First, you're going to want to save the whole project so you don't lose any of your work. Second, you're going to turn off your stickers layer and leave the print bleed layer and your background layer on and save that as its own project or file. I like naming this the title of the project and the word base with it as a PNG. For your third file, you're only going to turn on your sticker layer and save that as a transparent PNG. I like naming this the project title and add the word cut to it. Next, let's open up Silhouette Studio. First thing I like to do is change the inset to the lowest number. I don't know why they do this to the smaller size by default, but this makes sure you can use the most of your paper as possible. Just move that thing right on over to the left. Next, I drag and drop the base layer into the program. I automatically made my file size to be 4x6 to fit the exact size sheet I wanted. Then I'll drop my transparent sticker sheet PNG into the program and line up those 2 layers. Next, you'll want to click on only the base layer and give it a different line color than the sticker layer. I chose red for the base layer and yellow for the stickers. Don't worry, you won't see these colors printed on the final sheet. After that, I select both layers together, rotate and copy them so I can have 2 sheets on one page. Then I click send and line. Notice that I have 2 colors representing the hard cut for the outer edge of the sheet and the kiss cut for the actual stickers. Both of these need their own custom settings. I've already saved settings that I've used before so that I could always go back and reuse the same ones. Here are my settings for the laminated hard cut. I use this setting also for my regular laminated stickers. And these are my settings for the laminated kiss cut. If you don't laminate your stickers, which I do for my journal sticker sheets, these are the settings I use. Mind you, no matter what, you'll need to play and test with your own settings for your own cutting machine to get the right depth and cuts. Now it's time to print. This is the sticker sheet paper that I use, and they conveniently give you the settings on the back to get the best quality on the page based on your printer. Once printed, I grab my laminate and my squeegee so I can make these stickers waterproof. I love these sheets because you can peel off a little bit at the top, and then once you're sticking it on, they glide so smoothly on this particular sticker paper. If you use glossy sticker paper, sometimes it kind of gets caught and you could get bubbles. The type of paper and laminate you use does matter. I make holographic stickers less often because laying on the laminate is so much more difficult, which is why those end up costing more. As you can see, this is smooth like butter. And then you use your squeegee to really make sure there's no air bubbles or pockets at all. After that, grab your cutting mat and line up your new sticker sheet to the edge, and kind of make sure you do that carefully and make sure it's really at the proper place. And then once you have that, it's ready to be cut. This is also a good time to prep other sheets to be cut while you wait for the first one to be done. I try to cut my sticker sheets in large batches just so that I could just do this all in one go instead of as orders come in. So when it's finished, carefully peel off your sticker sheets off the cutting mat. I like to bend the cutting mat itself so that it makes the sticker sheet come off flat. And then just check your work. Double check to make sure that the kiss cuts actually worked and that they peel off properly. And once you've confirmed that, admire your work. Good job. You made a sticker sheet. Here's what a non-laminated and a laminated sticker sheet look like side by side. So that's how I make my sticker sheets. If any of this process updates along the way, since this is kind of my first version of making these sheets, and if I find a better version, I'll make an updated video on that. But for now, I'm really happy with this process. I'm really, really, really happy with the quality of the shiny laminated one that's waterproof, and then the flat one that's much better for journals and stuff, and you could write on it. Really, really happy. And I hope this was informative and that you guys can make your own sticker sheets too if you so choose. Hit that like and subscribe if you want more videos like this. I'm trying to make more art tutorial and review videos as well, so look forward to that.